Testing, testing, testing. Hey guys, how's it going? MW2 Saturday live. Shout out to Chinchilla. He has been requesting a live stream for quite a while. I need to even test to see if this is actually even working, guys. Give me a second and I will be back with you. So yes, guys, it turns out the audio is not great. I can't even get my headset to connect with this streamer, but we will work this out once we get some audio going. I'll try to keep it mixed, so there'll be less talking, but we'll see what happens here, guys. Let me just work this thing out. It's been a long time since I've been live on YouTube. I'll try and move that closer so you guys can hear me better for a second. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've been live on YouTube, to be honest, guys. Just trying to figure this business out. I don't think I've even turned on the monetization yet. Nothing like that. How do we work out this again? Wow, it's been such a long time since I have actually even done this. There we are. There we are. Right, let's turn that on. Get that turned on. Yeah, right. So yeah, we should be getting somewhere now. Right, welcome to anyone who is just rolling in. It's been such a long time, guys, since I have actually done a live stream on YouTube. I'm going to repeat that so many times. I know I am already. But yeah, let me just try and add a decent thumbnail to the actual video itself. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just literally sorting this out now. I'm just got to find out where I can get on this website. Oh, wow. Right, let's have a look. Let me see if I can get on the website of this. You're probably wondering what the hell's going on, but still. No, I don't want to go onto YouTube. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to check this. Right. Right, there we are. Okay. Stop leading me to there. That's really annoying. Sorry. There's just something that keeps happening, guys, and it's really annoying me. Right, I'm going to have to do it in a different way. I don't know. That's actually really, really, really annoying. Let's see if the audio is still working here. What we don't need is a 20-minute start to the thing. Yeah, alright, let's just start the stream.
Ah, 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 ah. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good question though. When I have to actually pause the video every single time that
this is the closing moments of Chinchilla's incredible nuke on Rust. If you want to see the full version, check Chinchilla out on Twitch. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He's a great player, and he has a few words for everyone here, so stay tuned.
Yo, we clutched up, boys. Oh. Bro, that was a clutch nuke. Let's go. Let's go. That was a good nuke, fellas. The thing about free-for-all, though, is that you still lose if you call in a nuke and you're behind.
Hey guys, how's it going? MW2 Streets. Another incredible clutch nuke by Chinchilla. He gets it once again just before he dies. I'll pass you over to him right now, guys. Stay tuned.
Yo, boys, we gotta be like 1 or 2 off, not gonna lie. Yeah, we gotta be very close, but unfortunately we do have to get a decent amount of kills. Yo. Yo, and I died right after. Let's go, boys. Yo, let's go. Just hit 650 subs? Yo, shout out to you, Merc. And 5. That was actually a good game.
Hey guys, how's it going? MW2 Streets. Chinchilla gets the nuke. Another incredible clutch nuke from Chinchilla here, guys. This time on Wasteland.
Yeah, I thought I'd do a live stream. I'm not sure how long I'll be on for. I'll only be on for about an hour or so. But, yeah, I thought I'd do a live stream. I've had a request to do a live stream, and why not?
A big help to my channel, and I'll now pass you over to him, guys.
Shout out to the person that's liked the stream already. Shout out to you whoever's watching in the background.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's big. Oh, let's go, boys. We got it. We got the nuke. Let's go. Hopefully the game doesn't end. Yo, let's go, boys. First nuke stream right here.
Hopefully the video is loud enough, guys. Like I said, I'm having to use the actual microphone that is internally on the...
Yeah, let's go. Let's go,
phone,
Master.
sorry.
Let's go, Stunner. Let's go, Ken Dead Gaming. Let's go, boys. Yeah, do not hesitate. I don't know why I thought he said, do you have hesitate? But let's go, Merc. Let's go, guys. And that was a nice, simple nuke, too, so... Much better than having the host dashboard one-off it, like what happened last stream. Let's go, guys.
Hey guys, how's it going? MW2 Streaks. Chinchilla, tactical nuke with a twist. Shout out to Chinchilla. He gets another incredible tactical nuke. This time with a twist. He gets the 25th kill and the game-winning kill at the same time, thus ending the match before he gets to detonate the nuke. But don't worry, we do get to see the tactical nuke remote. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
Alright, we're going. 3100. We still have a decent amount of time.
Monitor on this, see if we can think. Just make sure you can hear me, guys. I don't know if the audio is terrible, but just make sure you can hear me, guys.
As long as they don't start.
Well, it sounds like you can anyway. I mean, like I said, it's the audio is not great. I'm having to use the internal microphone on the external microphone on the headset on the phone, and I know that's never worked properly. So it just the stream won't work with my headset.
Oh man.
Shout out to the two people that are watching here so far. I appreciate all the people that show up. I'm sure we'll have a few people hopefully pass by along the stream. Yeah, shout out to you.
Alright, we're on a decent streak, but we still need some work to be done.
Yeah, yeah. Let's get that sorted out. But yeah, guys, I'll try and stay live for a good hour, run some of these Chinchilla videos on my channel, give these videos some more support. Have a little chat if anyone shows up, catch up with some.
We got the nuke too, because I pressed the D-pad right when I got it in.
8 months, 9 months, I can't remember when the last time that I went live was. It was a long time ago.
Wow, that is so crazy.
Just gonna mute this, guys.
Hey y'all, it's Milan, and I want you guys to join me on this journey as I show you my life.
For those wondering what's going on, I'm just running an advert in the background. Just so obviously I got to mute the video because I don't want the audio to be playing in the background where it might like demonetize my video. I'm unsure of how YouTube works with those types of things now, so you're just gonna have to bear with me, guys. But yeah, like I said, I'm using my microphone from my actual phone. It's not a good microphone. My headset is not working with the phone right now, so you have to bear with me for the audio right now, guys. We're just running an advert in the background that is obviously running support for my actual channel anyway, which is very weird that you're allowed to do this on YouTube, stream out your own videos, etc. But yeah, shout out to Chinchilla. We are just running through his highlights right now, so if you can bear with me, guys, I will get past this advert and I will start running the actual audio, and then we'll run some more Chinchilla clips as we go on. Shout out to Chinchilla once again. He's been a big help to this channel. Hopefully he will pass by at some point, because of course he is the one that has been requesting these live streams. But I'm sure he's probably, well, he is actually on Modern Warfare 2 right now, so It's very strange. But yeah, you guys should know by now what Chinchilla is. He is the GOAT. Shout out to the GOAT. And for once, my actual internet, I had so much internet issues last year. I'm just looking now. For once, you can actually see that it says that this is all working. This stream is working at 10 megabytes per second, meaning that no one should have a problem on this. That is the highest that this will allow me to stream. In fact, let me just see if I can change that. Can I actually make that higher? Oh, I can. No, 10 is the highest. So I'm at 10 and it's working at 10. So we're just covering up the screen right now, guys, because of course I don't want any of this to try copyright my channel or anything like that. But yeah, shout out to the GOAT Chinchilla, live and direct right now. I apologize, I'm having to use the microphone on my phone and it is not a good microphone. It's the reason why I've not really streamed in the last year. I'm trying to get everything set up on my other mobile, my spare mobile, so that it can be more clear, but it's just it's a long work in progress. I'm just waiting for this advert to play, and then when this advert's played, I will continue the stream. In fact, we're about 35 seconds away now. But yeah, shout out to Chinchilla. We are just running through some highlights. Sure, there'll be more highlights to come over the next couple of weeks as well, guys. But yeah, with wrestling, obviously it's weird because it's on all the time now, and especially since the pandemic calmed down. I'm not going to mention other words, but especially since that calmed down, you know, wrestling's become on almost every single week, so it's difficult. And to try and live a life as well at the same time as doing YouTube, it isn't always easy. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's still around. Shout out to everyone who's still locked in. But yeah, guys, shall we run what we've got here? We've got a 13-second advert, right? So we get ready to run another video here, guys, because it's going to run the next Chinchilla video. Shout out to everyone that's in there. Right, let's get the audio back up and running.
To the GOAT Chinchilla. I could not bring you a condensed version of this, guys. It all happens in about 3 minutes or so. I hope you enjoy.
Hopefully you guys can hear that now.
Subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
So far, no stingers either.
Yeah, apart from my intro going off as well.
I might be.
But yeah, shout out to everyone who is actually playing on Modern Warfare 2 right now. I think Line's on Modern Warfare 2 right now. Haven't really heard much from Stunner in the last few months. I hope he's okay. I hope all the other guys are okay. I hope they're still doing. Oh. I really do need to get back. I mean, honestly, I had a controller break.
I forgot about this.
About 3 months
here.
ago,
like they'll keep spawning.
And I just slacking, and I've not got around to it. And obviously, I've been using a wired controller just to use the Xbox when I use it. But yeah, since the start of the year, guys, things got really busy in my life, so it was a bit. Not an excuse, obviously, because I've continued to still do YouTube. But a lot of people don't know that I actually got
come back up again.
A like community guidelines strike
we're just
thing.
one off for here.
Said that I was posting fucking videos that I shouldn't have been. It was harsh. But you know, when I'm swearing like I'm swearing there, what do I expect? I need to really get a grip with that. Like, stop doing that. Yeah, these are the early moves that you sent me, I think 2020.
Alright, cool. We'll
I have
right
to
here.
listen to the start of the video to make sure that either I or you're not talking during the video. But yeah, these early moves. But yeah, like I said as well, I've been taking some of your older clips that I just uploaded in full screen, and you know, they've got like 50, 60 views. I took some of them and I thought I may as well make them into shorts so people can get to see them. And you know, because the shorts seem to get more views and stuff. So yeah, they've been pretty handy. I'm just working through some of them now. I'm actually regretting deleting a lot of them, to be honest. I've deleted quite a lot of those short clips.
We're actually kind of
from like a
sucking.
year and a half ago and a year. I suppose I could download them off my actual channel if I really wanted to go back and turn them into shorts, but yeah.
Alright, we can't be too far off.
I mean, like I said to you earlier on, if you can get me some Modern Warfare 3
Probably
clips,
really
because I haven't
close.
posted anything about Modern Warfare 3 in a while.
Oh my gosh, let's go, boys.
And I do promise
I was
everyone
one,
I will
two,
get
got
back
on.
to playing on the games myself. Obviously, I know I'm not the best player. I know I'm not obviously thinking. I know that Chin and Hammer, they're way better than me, and they do provide me with enough clips to entertain people. But I really should be playing on these games as well myself, just to see what the environment's like, see what people are doing. As I assume the game's exactly the same as it was before, if not just more toxic, or maybe it's going through one of its periods where it's a little bit less toxic right now. But it makes no difference.
Yeah,
Modern Warfare 2 is Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, man, that was close too.
Shout
Because
out to
I think
Cure.
Lime, he walked right in
plays on
front of me
Modern Warfare 2.
accidentally. I got the final
shout out
kill
to
on him, and I
Luffy,
was gonna
because
shoot
he's
the
got,
sniper in front of me. But
he's got
he just walked
just
right in
past
front of
1,000
me. So.
subscribers. I think he might need a
Shout
bit
out
of
to
watch
Lime.
time to get to
At least he didn't
being
cause me to
monetized,
choke.
but
Like,
you know, I wish him all the best in his progression. He's done well. I watched his channel go from where I
I
first
just joined
stumbled
live
upon his
session,
channel.
so
stuff
major
with the
shout
Modern
out
Warfare
to
2
Lime.
people who post Modern Warfare 2
Got him
clips.
away.
And he had 100 subscribers, or like 71 subscribers, and he's now got over 1,100 subscribers. So shout out to him.
Shooting
Stunner's
like
got a video that's got 250,000 views. I can't understand why these people will not, but everyone can get to see now what I've been talking about for the last 2 years. The reason why I started doing all those wrestling videos and focusing more on that is because it's the only way truly to get paid.
Too late, buddy. I already got it.
250,000 views from one video, yeah, but yet he can't get 1,000 people to subscribe. It's disrespectful. And his content has always been good enough to provide that. I'm not surprised if anything he started focusing on other things or whatever. I mean, I hope he picks it back up again, but 250,000 views from one video. YouTube should automatically give him monetization for that.
Let's go G27.
But yeah, according to Chin, it's been pretty toxic lately, yeah.
Oh, shout out
just
to
by
Merc.
judging by some of the
Officially
videos
less
that
than
I've
10 hours
seen,
away from being
it
able
has
to
been
apply
really
to
toxic lately.
monetization.
It seems
If I
that
even
people
said
are
that
going
right,
back
but
to
let's go, Merc.
basics
Any summer
like
classes?
hiding
Nah,
and
not this,
corner
not this
camping and
semester.
stuff like that again.
W,
which
yeah,
makes those clips
major
that I've been
W. Let's
posting
go.
quite relevant, because it seems like what was happening about a year ago has started to happen again. I think also
I want
a
to
lot
make
of
positive
people
change to allow for people to find a place in society.
Hello, my name is Henry and welcome to MTV Generation Change and the Open University's Ones to Watch. I'm travelling the country to meet some students from the UK's largest university who are inspired to make a difference in their communities and causes that matter to them. So whatever your passions, whatever your circumstances, these change makers are living proof that
Get that. Yeah, I'm unsure of what the deal is with the adverts, guys. Like, the way punishment to posting adverts, the same adverts that are already on YouTube, or who knows. How have I been doing? I've been doing really well. Like, to be honest, I'm not even gonna lie. I never really spoke about this at the time, but I was going through some serious stuff when I was first turned to YouTube, and when, you know, things were changing worldwide and stuff. I was going through some serious stuff, and, you know, I needed something to be able to do and focus rather than focusing on the progressive side of things. And YouTube really helped me. It's the first time in my life that I've ever had to deal with actual things. Like, there's certain things that I'm not going to get into right now, but, you know, it's the first time I've had to really answer certain questions, like, about myself. You know, I don't care if people don't like. There was a time when I probably did care more, but I don't care if people don't like me or not. You know, time's not going to change me. I don't really regret any of those times there. And to be honest, I may even pop back into the game and cause up a storm just because I feel like I want to. Like, the game is a lot more boring with people actually start going and taking people to task. And whether I'm good on the game or not, if I call you out, then yeah, overall I'm actually pretty decent. Yeah, I can lower the volume, bro. Don't you worry about that. Like I said, guys, I apologise. I'm having to use my actual internal fucking microphone. I need to stop swearing as well. Right, let's lower that a bit. Let's check that out to see what that sounds like. Right, let me just double check. Let me just double check. Let me just double check that. Still a bit loud though, isn't it? Let's turn it down a bit more. Still a bit loud. But it'd be nice if I could actually select like the numbers. I'm just gonna leave it there. In fact, no, because you can't even hear it now. I've realised it's actually fully just cut off the audio. Hold on. Detected.
Ready for launch. Right there. Enemy care package incoming.
Right, let's have a listen to that, guys. Does that sound a little bit better?
Tactical nuke incoming. The enemy's jamming our radar.
Right, what are you saying, Chin? Does that sound a bit better now, yeah? But yeah, like I said, sorry about covering up the screen. I'm doing much better at the moment. Like, I can't deny, like, the early stages of YouTube, it just gave me something to really, really focus on. Hold on. Let's get that audio muted there, because we don't know if that's going to give me a copyright strike. But yeah, shout out to the Rex family in the channel, in the chat, sorry. Shout out to you for helping me with the clips and all that, editing the clips when I'm not around and other stuff like that. People obviously don't know that you do that behind the scenes, but shout out to you. You know, I should be able to run and make sure that your stream is, make sure your videos is playing at the highest quality. I've got mine on, I think 720p, so make sure that your stream is playing on 720p, because sometimes YouTube will automatically play the streams at, like, you know, 360p, so they're very low quality, so make sure you turn up. Right, oh, sorry about that. We've missed a bit of this. Let me just put the audio back on. Turn that there. Let's start that again.
Which will come in handy at being Hey guys,
yeah, right, there we are.
MW2 Streets, Chinchilla, weapon.
Why big hell?
We start at 5, that is 6, and you're about
I don't
to
understand
see
what
the
you mean.
kill of Chinchilla Street to get the Harriers. Eagle-eyed viewers will notice that he is actually using a different primary weapon, which will come in handy at some point in the upload. Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.
Now, what do you mean by that? It was a big help, 720. Oh, do you mean the quality of the video? Oh, okay. Oh, for a second I was like, what? But yeah, guys, like I said, make sure you Make sure you're playing with, you know, 720p or 1080p, whatever you're allowed to play it at, because sometimes YouTube tries to like cap it off with, you know, things like a 480 or whatever. I also apologize if you can hear any singing coming from anywhere else, guys. I've got some really, really, really annoying neighbours. We do a lot of bad karaoke and stuff, so you can make it whatever you want. A few nights ago, I saw that pic you had of the pastries. Man, they looked incredibly good. Yeah, you know what? They are incredibly good, but unfortunately, and I've not even announced this yet, but unfortunately, guys, I am now meat and gluten free. I don't eat meat and I don't eat gluten anymore now. Anything with gluten in it, so my diet is crazy now. But yeah, those pastries definitely look good. Holy moly. What are we using here in this video? The what's this? What is this? MG4? Or is this the
Tactical nuke ready for launch.
these nukes here, or these videos? Classic. But yeah, for a while as well, honestly, like brain farts, guys. Honestly, some of the times when I'd be out at restaurants and places like that, and I would get a plate full of food put in front of me, and I don't know why I wouldn't just have to take a picture and then I could just talk over it. I don't know why, guys. I don't know why. Oh my word, this fucking woman next door, man, screaming like a screeching cat, and she's fucking ugly as well. I shouldn't even do that, but still, you know. But yeah, what's the deal? What's it like with a gluten-free diet? It's tough. Let's just say it's very, very, very tough. I can eat meat if I want to, but it just doesn't work well. Like, honestly, I'm telling you now, brother, I can't have a burger because I need the bun. I can't have anything that's got like additives in it, or you know, fries that have got flavoring on them or any. Honestly, it's immense. I'll tell you something though, guys, and if you don't know this, then this is going to help you all out. If you haven't seen my video on potato waffles, let me just actually pause this video for a second. If you haven't seen my video, oh sorry, you might be getting forced to watch an advert by YouTube right now, guys. I think YouTube's actually forcing, yeah, it's forcing ads. Just watch that advert, guys, please. Like, YouTube will more than likely force you out to watch an advert right now. Yeah, like I said, guys, so potato waffles. If you didn't watch my video on potato waffles, make sure you go and check them out, yeah? Like, you can take a potato waffle and you can cook it in a toaster. So for those people who are unaware, make sure you go out and buy some potato waffles, and I'm telling you now, you will never cook a better potato waffle than you will in a toaster. Just as a regular, normal, you know, standard, I mean, what's your guys' hardware stores called out there? Walmart, yeah, whatever, shopping centers, grocery stores. I'm sure Walmart, all those places sell toasters, yeah, so go out and, you know, if you haven't got a toaster, go and buy a toaster. And I'm telling you now, guys, if you make and you like potato waffles, you will never make a better potato waffle unless you actually deep fry it. And I wouldn't even advise that. I know that some of you guys on the other side of the pond, you like your deep fried food. But it's just not. We don't. we don't recommend deep fried food here. I'm not sure about anyone else, but the stream keeps ending on me. Yeah, it's YouTube trying to force you out to watch adverts because for some stupid reason it just does that. So that never happens to Lime. It never happens to anybody else, but I swear it always happens to me. It just kicks people off the stream and forces them to watch adverts. It does that on Twitch, but it almost like my YouTube is like Twitch. But it's happening again. Like it's trying to force me out to watch an advert. Like no, it's not trying to force me out to watch an advert. Let me just lower the bit rate to see if I can get this thing working a bit better, because that's ridiculous. It's not kicking anybody out. It's working at 10 megabytes per second. Why is it kicking people out for? Let me lower it down to like 7. Yeah, if you remember, Chin, you've got to be very patient with my streams for some reason. Yeah, it's just YouTube in its way. Sometimes it will just force you out without getting an advert, or it will watch an advert and then it will literally force you out again. It happens to me on my own stream, so it's not a surprise. But yeah, man, that TMP nuke was just insane. Like, I still can't even figure out in my mind what happened with that TMP nuke. Like, you must have been so angry how that was put off like that. Oh. Right, I'm just gonna get ready for an advert, guys.
Hey guys, how's it going? MW2 Streets, Chinchilla Tactical Nuke. Another incredible nuke from Chinchilla.
Oh my word, YouTube, go away.
This time it's a TDM nuke plus a little bit.
Because guys, I apologize. I apologize if it's kicking you out, guys. I just can't ever get this streaming business right. Everything else on my channel works fine. Maybe it is time to move on to a different device to stream from, because to be honest, I think my other mobile phone that I've got now that I use to make my videos would be the best device to use, because I can use the internal microphone. It works. I think the phone just has a better connection than this phone here. I think it will work better, because it becomes hella frustrating after a short while. And I love the flowers coming home to you, even if I know we can make it. And just a little ray of light shining through. But yeah, it's been a long time. Sorry about that, guys. It's been a long time. Now, if anybody shows up here that wants an update to see if the PlayStation 3 version of Modern Warfare 2 is still working, just let me know and I will jump on the PlayStation. To be honest, I haven't played on any of the PlayStation or the Xbox for quite a while, but I could definitely check. I know that Modern Warfare 2 on the Xbox is still always alive, but on the PlayStation I can't confirm yes or no. Until I check, of course. Just a little ray of light shining through. Yeah, right now, start up to the 4 people, nice. mean, don't get me wrong, that's not a scratch on the time when Chin was here, when we had like hundreds of people come to the stream in one day. Like, that was a crazy day. That was just an insanely crazy stream. There must have been a time though, I think there was over 100 people in the stream at one time. And you know what? Whoever that person was that told all those little sheep to come this way, honestly, shout out to you. My channel would never, ever have built up. Like, honestly, them guys, honestly, out of Chin, I'm telling you, them guys have bought me a fucking PS5, an Xbox fucking Series X. Like, shout out to those guys, because eventually I will have all those things bought and paid for by YouTube because of those guys, because they made my channel what it became. That watch time in those streams, that, like, you know, 2,150 hours of watch time, just absolute madness. I remember I think I went from 500 subs to like 1,200 in the space of about 2 months, 2 or 3 months. I want to say that all that beef happened maybe February 2020, no, 2021. Yeah, that beef happened, and yeah, by May I was at 1,000 subscribers. So it only took 4 months to go from, you know, one of the most insane nights to then getting to the point where I actually managed to get monetized and stuff. You know what I mean? Them guys, I don't even know if them guys still even play, man. Do they even still play?
Jack Harlow is performing at the Grammys. He's also nominated the Grammys. On the other hand, Dreamville Festival, the opportunity to do DJ Drama, Gangsta Grills featuring T.I., Jeezy, and Lil Wayne is an historic, monumental opportunity that I was never going to pass up. So, salute to the Grammys, you know.
Yeah, man. Honestly, they just didn't get what kind of guy I was. They honestly thought that I was running one of these, I'm dead sensitive. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't be negative on my videos. I'm telling you this now, guys. Dislikes have done nothing to affect my channel. In the first 2 years of my channel, I probably had more dislikes than I had likes on the channel. Yeah, still got where I got. People, honestly, Chin, to this very day, I don't know if it's Focus, I don't know if it's one of the other ones, I don't know who it is, but to this day, I still have somebody, whenever I post a Call of Duty video, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2, any of those videos, whenever I post any of those videos, immediately the person comes along after about half an hour and dislikes the video. To this very day, I've still got one. One of them has still got an account that he still watches my channel to see what videos I post. He either hates me, or he hates you, or he hates Hammer, or he just hates Call of Duty. I don't know, but somebody still to this very day, one of those guys still comes to my channel and still dislikes every one of my gaming videos. I just don't know how you can have that much free time.
I'm glad I could be here with y'all, man. I'm humbled. I'm honored. I mean, salute to Tyler, the creator. He's a genius, man.
Sorry, guys, just drinking some water. You know how I get when I start going into one of my talks. Voice gets fucking dry and I just keep talking, breathing heavy. But yeah, especially over the next few weeks, you're right. I'm going to have to start focusing on something else, because I've got this, even though I've carried on, like I said, I've got this copyright guideline thing where it will last until next month. So there probably will be quite a few. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it. They took away the dislike button because it doesn't have any effect on the videos, Chin. So, in other words, it doesn't really matter who dislikes my video. To be fair, I won. It was me. I won. I won that battle. I won the argument where YouTube was willing to back people like me and say, Whether you're hated on this platform or not, dislikes have no effect.
Very surreal. I feel like this is one of the, like, honestly, this is shaped up for one of the greatest.
Honestly, they literally took away the dislike button because they realized that people. Honestly, you could go through all of my videos and just dislike every single one. And if that's the reason why YouTube took away the dislike button, because it's unfair, isn't it? If you don't like me as a person, what, you're just gonna sit there and watch every one of my videos and dislike them because you don't like me as a person? So YouTube punishes people like that. Like, some people to this day still think by sitting there and watching through your top 20 videos and disliking them, or they're doing damage to your channel, and they're not. All they're doing is giving you more revenue, more support, more things like that. And YouTube created that because at the end of the day, Chin, YouTube doesn't really care. All it cares about is the AdSense and the ad revenue. It doesn't care how I do this. I mean, I don't know why I'm continuously running this ad. It doesn't care how I do this. It cares that I do this without doing it in a way where I either, you know, trick people or try to deceive people or try to get money, like, you know, off vulnerable people or anything like that. YouTube doesn't care as long as I don't breach those guidelines. And I'm not sitting here begging for fucking people to be, you know, giving me money and paying me. I don't want or require or need any of that stuff. If people would like to donate to the channel, then they know how to do that. And YouTube's made that even easier as well, guys, because if you've noticed, you can just give me a thanks. You don't even have to wait for me to go live if you want to donate to the channel anymore, guys. Not that I'm expecting anyone to donate. You don't have to. But if you feel free to donate, and you don't have to wait for me to be live anymore, guys, there's a button on the channel called the thanks button. Any of the videos that I post, except I think shorts. I don't know if you can do it on shorts, but I know you can do it on... Right, it may be forcing you to watch an advert again, guys. It's forcing me to watch an advert. I know that it does on the Nuke videos and stuff. Like, if I press the screen now and bring up the bottom, look, you'll be able to see if I change the coordination of the screen, will show you the thanks button. Look, the thanks button is right there, guys. Look, right in the middle of the screen there, the thanks button. So if you would be so gracious, if you would like to help my channel out, guys, not that I need that help or that I'm asking for it, I'm just saying if you would like to, then feel free to hit that thanks button and donate. You do not have to wait for me to be live on any video, guys. You can just donate to any of the gaming videos or anything like that, so feel free. Yeah, I think it's kicking everybody out, so it's kicked me out, yeah. Right, just bear with me for the next minute while it messes around, guys. You know how this works now. Yes, this is forcing advert, definitely forcing advert.
Friendly helicopter inbound. Friendly predator missile.
Yeah, once again, guys, the two highlights so far. You can cook potato waffles in a toaster. If you do not know that, guys, then check out the video that I posted on my shorts playlist about a week or so ago. You can cook frozen potato waffles in the toaster, in a normal conventional toaster, so don't be shy, guys. You will not eat a better tasting and a more crispier potato waffle unless you deep fry it, and I wouldn't even recommend deep frying anything in 2022. Although we are getting a Popeye's chicken in this city where I live in here, it's only the second Popeye's in England, so, you know, shout out to Popeye's chicken, because that's finally coming to my hometown. Yeah, I thought about getting an air fryer as well. Much healthier, you know what I mean, much better way to deal with stuff. And like I said, the potato waffles in the toaster, just follow the instructions, guys. Flip them over, full heat, flip them over twice, and then if they're not crispy enough, then just do it one more time. But yeah, they should be great in a toaster. You won't eat a more healthy cooked potato waffle. And you know, apart from that, speaking of waffles, I'm just waffling on while there's an actual song playing in the background. But yeah, guys, like I said, I don't know if you guys get potato waffles, frozen potato waffles. I'm sure you guys do frozen potato waffles or potato waffles and eggs and stuff out there. But yeah, I'm just waiting for this advert to finish. Oh no, don't worry about that. You know what? To be honest, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'll only be live for about another, probably about half an hour, 40 minutes anyway. And I'd rather you get some search and destroy clips anyway. If you can get some clips from search and destroy, that would be absolutely just spectacular. So feel free to pop in and out, join the matches, do what you're doing with them. I'd rather literally you get them clips, thing, because we've been streaming for a good half an hour or so already anyway, so it's not like we're in any sort of rush, and I was only planning on doing about an hour and a bit stream just to get back into the swing of things. Oh, that would be sweet. Like, honestly, if you can kill the whole team again in one go. But I was hearing some reports that there's been quite a lot of spawn tubing and like people really badly camping playing search and destroy. I hear reports that on both platforms, on the PlayStation and on Xbox, that search and destroy has had a real resurgence over the last 2 or 3 months. I think a lot of people have got fed up with domination and other things. I was hearing rumours about some hardpoint lobbies, but not hardpoint, headquarters lobbies. Headquarters would be so fun. But I feel like a lot of people know where all the spawns are going to be and all the... I remember back in the day you could get madly trapped in on those DLC maps from headquarters spawns. Oh, man. Demolition and headquarters spawns. Oh, ouch. If you think that the domination can be bad, guys, oh my word, the video is playing and I've just got it on black screen. Sorry about that, guys. I see it, I'm just completely out of touch with this right now. But yeah, those headquarters spawns will not do you much favours if you are playing and you are spawn trapped on Modern Warfare 2. And even though they're delayed because the enemy know where you're going to spawn, because there's only a few spawns per headquarters, if they know where you're going to spawn, you are dead immediately every time. They will just keep killing you. Or was that demolition? Maybe that was demolition.
Enemy Harriers incoming.
And, yeah, another thing to the player, I forget what your name is on the PS3. Now I know you're trying to prevent people from cheating, but you can't just stop people who are better than you on the game. I find myself on the PS3 dealing with something that I have never ever dealt with on the Xbox because I'm not that good on Call of Duty. I've had good games on Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I've had respectable finishes, but I have never been booted out of the match because I'm so much better than everybody else that they don't like it. It's ridiculous. It's still, for me, that's still cheating. That's still, you're not cheating by shooting through walls, but you're preventing anyone who is actually better than you at the game from being better than you at the game, and it's quite frustrating sometimes, guys. And I'm not even joking. People kicking me out of lobbies on Call of Duty because I'm better than the whole lobby. It's ridiculous. I'm only going like 23 and like 4. But yeah, last time I played PS3 with Hector and all those, that TNT, like they're not so toxic on PlayStation. But I was playing with a few of them, and the guy kept booting me from the lobby. He said in the message, I don't care if you're not cheating, yeah. You need to stop like overly like, what was it, farming. Saying I want to get a nuke. What are you talking about? And he's like, no, stop ruining the game. Basically, like saying that I was ruining the game because I was farming too many kills. In every match, I was going like 22 and like 3 and like 18 and like 1. And he was obviously getting mad. So he kept booting me from the lobby when I got to like 15 kills. As soon as my chopper gunner would get like 3 kills, he'd boot me from the lobby immediately. So I just stopped playing. I was like, fuck this. What am I not allowed to ever be able to get a nuke? I don't deny I'm not good enough on the Xbox to get a nuke. It's a much different level of player base. But because of the online progress thing on the PlayStation, you can end up in a lobby with, you know, everyone's level 4 and level 5.
bad at finding domain names. Relax, darlings. I own this.
And sometimes because you've got some guy who's extended the match to 10,000 points and it's just 6 versus 6. It's nice, but then you start farming off. You're like 17 and 0, and then the guy keeps kicking you from the lobby. It's actually quite frustrating, guys. Everybody who plays on Call of Duty will know it's really frustrating when you keep dying legitimately at that type of level. Never mind getting killed or getting thrown out of the lobby by somebody who's using the RGH menu or whatever. It's ridiculous. Well, it's not even an RGH. Is it on on PS3? It's a jailbreak, isn't it? But then what do they say, hey guys? All of me loves all of you. That's what they say, don't they, guys? We're just waiting for this advert to finish and then we'll get back to the stream. Thank you. Dankeschön. But yeah, we've got a new Modern Warfare 2 game coming out. That's going to make things interesting, isn't it? When the noobs of Modern Warfare 2 realised that there was already a Modern Warfare 2 years ago. I think as well, because most of us called what's it called? Modern Warfare, COD 4. Everyone called it COD 1, well, COD 2, COD 3, COD 4. Even some people used to call World at War COD 5. But then obviously people started saying World at War. And then it was MW2, it was, at first it was just Black Ops. It wasn't BO1, it was just Black Ops. Yeah, I mean people just saying Black Ops, yeah? Then it was MW3. And then when Black Ops 2 came out, that's when Black Ops became Black Ops 1, like BO1 and BO2, yeah? And then after that, yeah, Ghost came out and it just changed things. People just immediately went back to the older games, heavily focused on those older Call of Duty games then. Some people never went forward. Past Ghost, some people never went forward. I actually know some people that literally after Ghost, they never trusted Call of Duty again. They've obviously played on the more modern games. But one of the people that I know, he loved Call of Duty back in the day. And madly enough, the first time he ever played on Black Ops 2 was at my house about 3 months ago. He'd never ever played Black Ops 2 before because he stopped buying Call of Duty at Modern Warfare 3 because he didn't like it. Didn't like the $65 update to Modern Warfare 2 that Modern Warfare 3 was. You know, the patch that Modern Warfare 2. Shout out to Deflection123 in the chat. Shout out to you. Been a long time since I've been live. But yeah, we're going to run for about another half an hour here, guys. Just doing a little test live stream just to say hello to everyone. It's been far too long, you know, since I've done a live stream. Shout out to all of those people that have stayed with my channel. Shout out to all the people that continue to support my channel. Yeah, shout out to you, Deflection. You've been around for a while. And, you know, I'll keep an eye out for when you upload your own videos, etc. I like some of those car videos that you've been doing as well, man. I don't know if you're test driving those cars or if you actually own those cars, but yo, some of those cars are actually just badassery, to be honest. But yeah, as you're probably learning now, once you get monetized, it's a whole different kettle of fish on YouTube. There's a lot more that it takes. You have to do certain things, follow certain rules. Yeah, man, those cars, they are beasting, they are high end. And obviously another thing, guys, is you've got to understand that since obviously the world kind of went back to normal, once again, if you get kicked out, guys, it's YouTube forcing you out to watch adverts. You've got to remember as well, guys, since the world went back to normal, you know, there's a lot less free time. A lot of people have to go back to work. People have to go back to their lives that they didn't have before. So, you know, time's changed, obviously. But I'd say I appreciate everyone who's stuck by my channel, and I will try to do more of the interactive stuff, even if it's just for 1 hour, you know, every few weeks or once a month. I'll definitely try and go live on the weeks where there's no wrestling at the weekend, or, you know, now there's no football going off. Obviously, I've got Love Island that's turned up. That'll be something on my channel for a short amount of time, but there'll be times when there'll be nothing going on nights, and I am going to start to go live more. You've got to understand, guys, that there is also issues, you know, self-doubt issues going on behind the scenes, stuff that I don't really talk about and stuff, you know, like, is this, like, there's been loads of times over the last few years where I've kind of sat there, and I'm sure that Deflection knows what I mean, I'm sure Hilda, I'm sure Tyrone Morgan knows what I'm on about. When you've been doing this for a while, there are times when you really do have to sit there and ask yourself the question of, is this really worth doing this anymore? And especially when you have the disheartening times when YouTube takes away your money and YouTube takes away all the things that you've done, and it strikes you with copyright strikes, guidance strikes, people donate to your channel, YouTube takes like 60% of the money because it feels necessary that you didn't get enough money. You know what I mean? I don't know what the things are. There's weird stuff that can happen with this platform. Basically, it's not just as simple as people think that you get free money because you start posting videos. You don't. There's other things going on behind the scenes, trust me, guys. We just got to keep focused. I mean, I've never really had anything like this in my life, really, but you just got to stay madly focused when it comes to YouTube. Keep grinding, you know what I mean? If it kicks you out, guys, if it kicks you out, then just refresh the stream. It will do that from time to time. Sometimes it does it randomly. Sometimes it does it when YouTube is trying to force an advert. It's difficult when you do it like this because you can never really keep an eye on YouTube, and you don't know whether you're breaching copyright or guidelines or anything like that. Yeah, tell me about it. Like, I thought about it at the same time. I thought it's weird, isn't it, Deflection? Because it makes you. It sounds greedy, but it also sounds fundamentally. It's like, I don't want to make videos that I don't make money off, but I also feel like it's a lot harder to follow everything when, you know, I'm still catching up on comments from 2 months ago. And I don't want to be that guy to sit here and be like, oh, you know, blah, 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 because it's like, people help me get here. And, you know, shout out to Christina, shout out to Kira, shout out to Hilda, shout out to Sarah, shout out to One Busy Mama, shout out to Tyrone, shout out to Deflection himself, shout out to all of those people that were around for a good lengthy portion of me growing my channel. And I will never forget what you people did for me to build my channel. You know, I always said, in the end, when it comes serious and it comes time, you know, you have to get serious. But once you hit that margin, trust me, guys, once I hit that margin, this is my first full year being, this is my first, like, full year of being monetized. So by the end of the year, if I've hit my yearly goals, I will do a lot more live streams in the winter time where I won't have to post wrestling videos every day to get paid. I'll just do other things. You know, I got that close to it last year where I earned so much money in the first 4 to 6 months where I thought, I don't really need to do much. And if you look, I did actually have like a week, guys, where I just had a break. It was forced, and my hand was forced through technical difficulties and other stuff. But I just had enough. I was like, I don't want to quit YouTube, but I feel like if I don't, if I didn't take a break, I would have quit. I would have just said no more. I can't be bothered. I still have not got paid, and I have monetized since February. Yeah, what you've got to do is you've got to make sure that you've set up the payment thing. Because I didn't do it at first, and I didn't get paid until September, even though I got paid, even though I got monetized in June. So make sure you've got all the payment stuff, all your details up to scratch, all the tax forms filled in and stuff like that. It doesn't take too much, and don't be afraid of it. It shouldn't affect you too much, yeah? But yeah, how much have you got your payout on? If you've got your payout on $1,000, then you won't get the money if you've not earned $1,000. You want to check out your payout information, because mine was set on $1,000, yeah? Now, if I'd have set mine on $1,000, I wouldn't have got paid until like October. I think the payout's either on $500 or $1,000, yeah? And you won't get that until you've been working on YouTube for like 4 months. No, mine was set on 1,000. You want to check it, you want to double check it. But either way, you should have been paid by now. I don't really know what's going on with that. You might want to check the AdSense, yeah? And go back to the AdSense website, yeah? And just double check to see if they're telling you. It's on the AdSense website. You go to the AdSense website and you check it there. It says, what would your payout limit like to be? I always keep an AdSense tab open in your mobile phone, because then you can just get straight back to it, yeah? So I've got mine. Wow. Well, and speaking of that, guys, I actually set mine higher and I didn't get paid last month, and I was a bit weary of why I didn't get paid last month. I've just realised that I haven't been on the AdSense website for 6 weeks, and guess what? It's had an update, and that's why I've not been paid. And now, obviously, immediately as I click that, it's telling me that I'm overdue and that they should have paid me. Yeah, 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 I see that now. So yeah, on the AdSense website, you go, it says, I think it's your payments info, and then I'm sure it says halfway down the page, it says, set payout limit. Let me just double check here. Where is this thing? Because I know I've seen it before. Is it on more settings? I've definitely seen it before, deflection. Like, it's on the AdSense website. It says something about thingy, and then it says, because I've definitely got mine set on a certain limit that it pays out at a certain point. Let me have a look. Is it accounts? You end up making me look like an... I'm not making any content that condones the war. What are you on about? But yeah, it's definitely on the... Definitely on there. Where did I set this? I set mine somewhere. It's either on there or it's on the YouTube Studio website where you go and you... What's it called? I've done the verification check, so don't ask me stupid shit like that. It's got me swearing now. Is it personal settings? No, that's just details. Well, I don't know if they've taken it away, but previously I definitely set my payout limit to a certain amount. I swear it was on this payment screen before. When you click on what your payments are, view transactions, let me have a look. I know that I changed it anyway, Deflection. I know for a fact that I changed it before and I set my payout limit. Where did I do that? I suppose you could just look it up on Google. Let me look it up on Google. How you do it. It's the payment threshold. So yeah, just put payment threshold in and then it should teach you how to do it. No, estimated payments is something different. It took me a long time to be able to get my head around what YouTube was on about with that. Like, right. So it's saying that you need to go to AdSense and payments. Then you need to go to manage payments, but I can't find where that is. Where does it say that? It's saying payments, but it don't give me the thing about managing. Doesn't even say anything about managing payments. Tells me what my balance is. Account management. Payments. Payment threshold. No, that's just leading back to the same thing. I'm not getting wound up from this, man. Yeah, they do make it too complicated. I'd end up getting wound up from this. Like, why is this so difficult to find? I've done it before myself and I know I have. I have literally done this before myself because I changed it myself. Now, why can't I change it again? I found this before. I just want payments. I don't want transactions. Manage payment. Yes. No, that's just bank accounts. Manage settings. Well, I apologize, guys, but I have got no idea how you do this now, but I know for a fact you could do this before. You could change the threshold of your payments and how your payments were paid and how much money that you earn before you get paid. But it's just not letting you do that now. It just doesn't let you do that now. I don't know how I did it before, but it just doesn't let me do that now. No, I'm not trying to change my bank details. Was it? Wait a second, was it? I don't remember getting paid on the 21st of May. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. I did not get paid on the 21st of May by this company. They're lying. And it can't be because I set my payout for £200, so I wouldn't have got that anyway. Oh, this is so annoying. I know for a fact that previously you could change this. The only thing I can think of is if it's in YouTube Studio instead. Let me check YouTube Studio. Yeah, you've definitely got to earn a certain amount before you get paid anyway, Deflection. You've got to actually earn a certain amount before you ever get paid, if you know what I mean. Nonsense. It will not let me even find out. Yeah, 21st of the month you should get paid. So if you haven't been paid by the 21st of this month, then feel free to shout me up and I'll do more research. But this is obviously clearly not. I don't know if you've done it as well, Deflection, but make sure that you do the copyright thing. Make sure that nobody else has taken your videos and stolen them. Wow, this is crazy now. I'm seeing that some people's videos have actually got footage from my video. And that video is fine because that's heavy hammer. Uh-oh, sorry Hammer, you might get a problem here. What is it in this video that's swinging? What is it in this video that contains my copyright? Who is this guy? I don't even know what's going on here. This is not me deflection, this is Chinchilla. Chinchilla is an absolutely unbelievable player at the game. Unfortunately, I'm not that good at the game. I'm definitely not as good as Chinchilla. He is an absolutely exceptional player on Call of Duty. I actually call him the GOAT. Yeah, the GOAT, exactly. I don't know what to do here. Like, request a removal or just leave it. No, I'm going to leave that. That's petty to do that. I'm going to leave that. But yeah, I wish, guys, that I could let you know how to change the settings, guys, but I do not know how to change the settings on the payment structure anymore. How do you post someone else's game on your channel? They send me the clips. They send me clips on there over Xbox or whatever, and then I post them. So them guys have been a real big help to my channel over the last few months, man, because obviously I don't have as much time as I used to before to play video games all the time, so it kind of hinders me from being able to do that. So over the last few months I've been able to rely on those guys to help me out. That's why I was ecstatic when Heavy Hammer won that. Yeah, so only I post it. Like, every so often, maybe one of the lads would have already posted something if it's relevant. Like, if I ask for clips about a certain weapon, they'll give me the clips for that thingy, and sometimes the clips have already been posted, but it's very rare. Normally, I'm the only one posting them, and unfortunately for them, I've got more power than them. So even if it's their video, I can win the copyright battle because my channel's monetized, meaning if I post the video, then they post it, or even if they post it and I've got the video, my channel has the power to ask their channel to take the video down. Even if it's them speaking and them in the video, my channel's got more power than their channel. That's how YouTube works. Once you get past that 1 million views, YouTube likes you a lot more. So, you know, I could openly just send somebody 3 videos and say post them on your channel and then report them. If I wanted to be horrible, report them and then say, right, these videos are mine, tell them to take them down now, and then they have to remove them. Like, what you do is make sure you go to YouTube Studio's website, not just the app. Go to the website page. It's called studio.youtube.com. Yeah? And you can click on the website page and you can go to the monetization thing, and you can check if anybody else on the internet has got a video that contains any of your videos. It's something that Hilda and all them lot need to be aware of, because people could be taking their video. I noticed a few months ago that someone was taking my wrestling videos and reposting them. And I was like, no, you're not going to survive long doing that. And I copyright strike 2 people. and their channels got taken down because he took 5 of my videos. So I reported all 5 of them, and obviously he's banned to rights. People actually stealing my videos, like, not to do anything but to actually steal my videos, take my hard work and then get views from my hard work. Nah, fuck that. I'm not having that. Actually, like, one guy was actually stealing my full update videos and then using them like over and over again, like the same video like 10 times. And somebody came out my channel and he was like, how many channels have you got? And I was like, just this one. He was like, well, somebody else is posting your videos then, because I've just seen a video on this channel, and he gave me the link to it, and I went over to it. Guy had been stealing my videos for weeks as well. But yeah, big time shout out to you, Deflection, for passing by. This is going to end now, guys, and I'm going to run the audio. We're only going to run a few more videos here, guys. Like I said, I'm just doing this as a bit of a test to see if the live stream is still working. I've got to change the device that I'm streaming on. I've got to change everything because I need better quality and better things going on. If it forces you out, guys, it's just YouTube forcing adverts, doing the usual stuff. Nothing I can do about that. But yeah, as time goes on, guys, I will definitely try to catch up with people. I'll definitely try to run by people's channels. You know, when you're ready to post something, Deflection, I'll catch up with you because I'm already at your last video. I know for a fact that that pizza video was the last video that I seen. I've seen a few of the car ones and then obviously the pizza video. So I've kind of just been waiting for people to post some more. I mean, don't get me wrong, now I've seen you here, because you know how these things work. There's an element of you have to be quite selfish on YouTube as well. Like, now I've seen you here, don't get me wrong, I will go by and I will check out some of your videos that I haven't seen and I haven't watched that were posted a few months ago to give you some extra support. Because as you know, that's the best way of running this. I look at it like this. You know, do to others as you want others to do to you. I always still pass by Hilda's channel. I still pass by One Busy Mama's channel. I still pass by Reading and Retail, Tyrone Morgan. I still pass by all of those channels. Sometimes I don't pass by for like a month, but I will still pass by those channels eventually. So for anyone thinking, oh, well, Rex is different now, like, I will always catch up on your videos no matter what. I've not unsubscribed to anyone. In fact, I'm still subscribed to people's channels who I don't think are subscribed to my channel, and they don't post on YouTube no more. But I don't treat people the same way other people treat me. I've always been, if you help me out, I will help you out, even if it takes me ages to catch up. I have people who come to my channel every day, and they post every day, but I can't catch up with them every day. So what I do is I watch 5 or 10 of their videos at one time, and I try and catch up on playlists and stuff like that, or when they're live, like what Deflection's doing right now. I try and catch them once in a blue moon, because it means more to people when that stuff happens. Like, I've already got a good enough following. Once you get to 1,000 subscribers, you've got 2 different types of channels. You've got a channel that's got 1,000 subscribers because he's earned them, and you've got 1,000 subscribers because somebody has gained them. You, Hilda, all those people, you gained 1,000 subscribers because most of your subscribers are people who would communicate with you. Now, I never came to YouTube for that, as you all know. I get along with everybody, but my thing was to try and get monetized, to try and get extra stuff, yeah? And, you know, like I said, I've always appreciated those people who kept coming back to my channel, people like yourself that have stuck around. But, you know, I don't necessarily need 200 people to write in my comment section. I couldn't deal with that anyway. Like, I couldn't deal with that anyway. Like, I see some of the times when I don't come onto yours or Hilda's videos for like a week or 2 weeks or whatever, you lot have got like 140 comments. I'm like, wow. How do we get through all of these comments here? How do we even, where do we even begin? Because you can love heart as many people as you want, but you start to get to the point where you feel rude, like, right, I need to say something here. Honestly, guys, I've had so much stuff to debate over the last few months when it comes to YouTube. Like, is it worth it? Maybe. Once you start seeing a bit of that moolah, because even if YouTube could just buy me dinner, like, you know, back last April before I got monetized, if YouTube could have just bought me a one, you know, coffee and a bagel, I would have been happy. Yeah. As soon as I started earning money from YouTube, it was like, you know, one of them ones. I was happy. Chauncey Bullock. Shock to the system. What's the shock to the system? But yeah, you and Hilda be getting 200 comments sometimes. Like, no. I'd honestly just be sending loads of love hearts and smiley faces, guys. Sorry, like, I could not comment back to all of those comments. I struggle to do like 100 in a week, never mind 100 in one video. Exactly, like, honestly, Deflection, I've only ever had like maybe 10 videos where I posted a video last year where somebody got hurt during a football match, like a soccer match, and it had 30,000 views and like 75 comments, and my head nearly fell off. I never, ever, ever ended up responding to any of those comments. I just ended up, unfortunately, just deleting them all because I didn't know what to do. 65 comments, like, I was like, what do I do? Don't lie, no one's a fan of my channel. That's a lie. That's a lie. Nobody's a fan of my channel. People are just, like, you either get along with my channel or you hate my channel. There's no fans of this channel. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. Don't take a word that I say seriously. Everyone's welcome here. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've been live, Deflection. Honestly, it's been a long, long, long time since I've been live. Too long, probably. And for those people that haven't heard me say it before, in case you do not know, you can cook frozen potato waffles in your toaster. Something that has absolutely blown my mind recently. If you like frozen, if you like potato waffles, guys, not waffles like dessert waffles. I mean like eggs and waffles, bacon and waffles. Those type of things. I know for a fact that you can cook them in a toaster. I know you is a joker. Yeah, maybe so. Someone's got to attempt to make people laugh on here, haven't they, man? Because there's so much misery involved in this YouTube platform. And for those who are just coming in, guys, I apologise for the bad audio. I'm aware of it. I'm having to use my actual mobile phone microphone, which is just a no-no, as most of you will know. My headset, for some reason, is just not compatible with this streaming platform or with the thing that I'm using to the OBS operating system, the onboard streaming service. It's just not good enough. But yeah, once again, guys, I repeat, you can cook potato waffles in your toaster from frozen. If you don't believe me, then make sure you go to your toaster. If you've got frozen waffles, smiley faces, frozen potato smiley faces, frozen potato windows, some people call them, frozen potato, anything really. I wouldn't advise doing it with fries or chips. Paige is leaving WWE, but why? You have any idea? I think Paige left WWE quite a while ago, didn't she? If you mean that her contract is ending, then yeah, but I think she left WWE quite a long time ago. Like, I don't know how much she's had to do with WWE over the last few years. I know that she was signed to the Legends deal or whatever, let's make sure that this person gets a paycheck because of the injuries that they suffered because of our company deal. But apart from that, maybe she wants to get back in the ring. It's not really a stream about wrestling, but I don't mind talking about wrestling. Yeah, maybe she'll get back in the ring and she'll go to AEW. I mean, WWE needs to sort out its women's division regardless. And with the loss of Sasha Banks, obviously, and Naomi, two, former women's champions, it's quite an eye-opening situation because I feel that WWE is really struggling right now to even hold a big enough roster to have two different separate divisions, whereas AEW's got so many wrestlers, they could now have the brand split legitimately. I think AEW could send half of their roster to Ring of Honor and split them off and there wouldn't be a big problem. I think WWE doesn't have enough talent right now. It's the same guys, same nonsense, same girls, same title opportunities, same women, same men getting the same opportunity week after week after week. I mean, my word, the Street Profits, if I ever see them in another tag team championship match, it will be too soon. They are almost nauseous with how many opportunities they get at the tag team championships and how many times that they fail as well. But yeah, like I said, guys, and I'll keep repeating this as well, make sure that you check out my shorts playlist. Make sure that you check out the Chinchilla playlist. And make sure, once again, you check out my shorts. You'll find out some handy things. Once again, the whole potato waffle thing is very handy. Go to your freezer right now, grab out some potato waffles, and go and cook them in your toaster. Cody is the alpha of WWE last Sunday in the Hell in a Cell. No, I don't agree with that. Cody's very, very, very liked, but Roman is definitely the alpha of WWE. I've never seen a guy. I'm not old enough to remember Hulk Hogan when he had the really strong, 5-year reign as the champion or whatever in the late 80s. But Roman Reigns has been booked way stronger than John Cena ever was booked in WWE. I've never seen a character so strong. There's only one person in WWE, and that is Roman Reigns. But Cody will defeat Roman Reigns. If they can keep the belt on Roman for another 8 or 9 months, yeah, I think that Cody will be the one. Potentially next year at WrestleMania, who will beat... Cody's potentially going to get lucky. He can return at the Royal Rumble. He can win the Royal Rumble, and he can go to WrestleMania and beat Roman Reigns. Whether they'll do that or not, I don't know. Who knows who will show up in WWE? Who knows who will come back? But I just don't see anybody else actually defeating Roman. I think they've got to really start looking at how they build Gunther and Austin Theory as these United States and Intercontinental Champions going forward. I'm just getting a drink, guys. In fact, no, I'm going to grab a snack. It's been a long time since I've been live, and I've had to grab food and snacks halfway through being live because I can feel myself getting to the point where it's like, right, I'm going to get hungry soon. I can tell I'm going to get hungry soon. But yeah, shout out to you, Deflection. I don't know why you are not a moderator on my channel as well. So let's make Deflection a moderator on my channel, because I should already be anyway. But yeah, also for those people who are tuning in for the gaming, let me just mute this. For those people who are tuning in for the gaming, do not forget that if you have, somebody who who streams or plays Modern Warfare 2, feel free to let them get in touch with me and I'll promote their channel. I'll post their shorts and clips. Or if you know anyone who just takes a few clips of their own games and they want them posting online, send them to me and I'll send them over. And I'll get them posted, sorry. Like I said, shout out to Chinchilla. Shout out to Heavy Hammer. They have helped me no end over the last year. With clips and, you know, nukes and stuff like that. It's, you know, incredible work. And I appreciate every second of it, guys, honestly. Where have I put that? Oh, it's here. I lost something, guys. First time I checked for it, found it. Nice. Oh, wait. Let's get some audio back on. How old was I when Shawn Michaels became the commissioner in 98, even 9 or 10? I was born in 1988, I'm in my 30s. Although I wasn't watching WWF back then because there was a much better wrestling program than WWF back then. Like Nitro was still better in 98 than Raw was. It was only just after that Nitro really started to become unwatchable, but not to a 10-year-old, obviously. To a 10-year-old, Nitro was still good until probably mid-99, when they started bringing back guys like Jeff Jarrett and stuff like that. He's like, right, I'm not watching this anymore. Wrestling was easier to tolerate back in the day as well. Although there was more moments, I think, of absolute just asinine stupidity back in the day. Like, they do real stupid stuff back in the day. If you get kicked, guys, just refresh. Good question. It's a good question, though. How old was you when Shawn Michaels? Good period of wrestling as well. That wasn't on that Attitude Era. It was a really good period. It was a really good period of professional wrestling. The Attitude Era was. Let me just double check that the stream audio is working fine. Well, it's clear. Like I said, the microphone is not great, guys, but it's at least clear. Is the actual audio working? Or have I just got it turned down so low? Just testing this out, guys. So yeah, that's weird. Has this video just not got no audio to it? No, the video's definitely got audio to it. I'll take it that that's probably as best as we can get it. So what we don't need is copyright strikes for stupid stuff like this advert. But yeah, once again, guys, like I say, shout out to everyone. Even the people that just come to my channel to watch the wrestling videos, mainly to dislike them probably because they think they're going to get to watch them. Those people that are still around now, shout out to you. You might not know what I do videos, but I do them because they're fair. I'm obviously not going to post copyright on my channel. Yeah. And I have got it. I'm not just trying to take the piss with people and, you know, make it so that they don't get anything. I tell you exactly what's happening in those wrestling videos. I tell you exactly what's taking place. I tell you what, guys. Mainly, it's men getting angry because I prevent them from watching women's wrestling matches. So, you know, maybe I'm doing them a favour because they need help anyway. But yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll do a wrestling live stream at one point, or I'll probably get some people on a Skype to talk to me, and I'll upload like a wrestling podcast every week or something like that, guys. Sorry if it's a bit thingy. I'm trying to actually sort out. Ugh. This is another issue that I have with this device. It don't stay on the stand. It's always been like this from day one. It doesn't sit on its stand properly. But yeah, it should be sorted now, guys. Once again, if you do get kicked from the stream, guys, then thingy. Do I remember Shannon Moore and Matt Hardy version 1? Listen, I remember Matt Hardy when he was a jobber before he even became part of the Hardy Boys. I used to watch Matt Hardy on WWF Superstars in the mid-90s getting beat up by guys like Justin Hawk Bradshaw, which was JBL, by the way. I'm a grown-ass man. I have liked Jeff Hardy since I was about 7 or 8 years old. Maybe about 8 years old. Jeff Hardy has always been... No, probably about 10. So, you know, good 20-something years of being a Jeff Hardy fan. Jeff Hardy has always been one of the greatest professional wrestlers. I used to love playing, like, as... I nearly said with. But I used to love playing as Jeff Hardy in the what's it called game? What's the game called? SmackDown 1. The original SmackDown game. But yeah, I remember Shannon Moore and Matt Hardy. Not the greatest of gimmicks, to be honest. TNA was better than WWE in 2004. And it was. It was just a smaller promotion, but it was better. I always wish that Matt Hardy would have ended up in TNA in 2003 or 2004. I feel like he would have been one of them guys who would have been a superstar if he'd have gone there earlier. But I feel like, see all that version 1, and then when he was the ECW champion, I just didn't get it. You could see. Yeah, I'm definitely a Jeff Hardy guy. I like the Hardy Boys, and I like Jeff Hardy, and I like Broken Matt Hardy. I'm not sure about any of the other Matt Hardys, though. Like the Edge feuding with Matt Hardy, the double count out or no contest left me scratching my head. But yeah, I've always liked the Hardy Boys. I've always liked them. They were my favourite out of the 3 that were involved in the WrestleMania matches, the Triple Threat TLC matches. I always liked the Hardys more than the other 2. But yeah, Jeff Hardy, I don't care what anyone says, Jeff Hardy is by far one of the, if not the, biggest professional wrestler in the last, I'd say the guy that debuted in the mid-90s, Jeff Hardy debuted at the worst time to debut as a new character. Wrestling was all about established characters, yeah? Jeff Hardy debuted in the mid to late 90s as a high-flying, like, just like Daredevil character. You would have never thought that Jeff Hardy would have got to the places where he's got. He's one of the greatest professional wrestlers ever. Regardless. Don't give me this stuff about Raven. Don't give me this stuff about some of these other guys. Jeff Hardy was in the WWE and TNA, and obviously now in AEW. Jeff Hardy has only been in the main promotions. He's been a world champion across the board. Literally, TNA almost balanced their promotion on Jeff Hardy in 2012 because he was that big of a star, yeah? Apart from the issues that he's got, which who hasn't got issues? Shawn Michaels had some really bad issues back in the day. You just have to have been old enough to have remembered them. Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold had issues back in the day. Let's be fair, probably The Rock is probably one of the only guys who have slightly kept a squeaky clean look. And I'm sure he had issues backstage as well, but Jeff Hardy, without a shadow of a doubt, is one of the best and the greatest professional wrestlers of all time. Don't get me wrong, he probably won't be walking by the time he's 60, but Jeff Hardy's always been a badass. And that Swanton has always been something of just absolute beauty. When I first seen the Swanton bomb, I was just like, wow. Didn't look like it hurt, but it looked like it was the move, you know what I mean? Like it was a move. And the way that he used to do it as well, with the arms out at the back, like obviously nowadays he just doesn't take as much time to do the move, but he used to do it with like the wings. Like, oh, honestly, man, Jeff Hardy, come on. And I've always had a weakness for face paint as well. Like Sting and Jeff Hardy, you know, their face paint. I've just always had a weakness for that shit. Like some of the guys I don't like, I don't care if they've got face paint or not. Like I don't like them, yeah. But yeah, man, Jeff Hardy and Sting, they had something different for me. It was Sting and then it was Jeff Hardy. You know, they've always had something. I like face paint. I like war paint. Yeah, they did turn on Edge. And a ridiculous turn of events as well, like head-scratching turn of events. They turned on Edge. What's this? watching Raw is War on Peacock from 97 to 2001. On 98, Raw is War now. If you know a channel on the YouTube called Wrestling Bios, he does something called Reliving the War, where he goes from 95 and I think he's in 97 somewhere, and he reviews every episode of Raw and Nitro between 95 and obviously until it finishes, but he hasn't done all of them yet. He's only done up to like 97. We're midway through 97, I think. But yeah, I really, that time in wrestling was the time when I really fell in love with professional wrestling. There was nothing better than professional wrestling back then. And don't give me that, oh, what, did you not know it wasn't real? Like, obviously I'm aware that wrestling isn't real, but I don't see wrestling as fake. I see wrestling as it's a scripted event that takes place. You don't actually know what's going to take place. You don't actually know if it's going to be one of anything. You just know that something's going to take place and anything can happen. Sometimes it's way more predictable than the other stuff, but that's how things work. Shout out to all of the modern, young professional wrestling fans. Like, I'm not sure what you're watching, not sure what you think that wrestling is, but it's definitely not what wrestling used to be. But, you know, keep it up. Don't ever just stop watching because other people tell you to stop watching, because that's nonsense. If you like the Avengers, then why would you not like wrestling? Because wrestling is just like a real life episode of the Avengers. Larger than life characters in costumes and masks and face paint fighting against each other. It doesn't look like anyone's been kicked out. But yeah, they turned on Edge in a bizarre turn of events that we're going to have to wait for tomorrow to find out exactly why they turned on Edge. You know, I highly doubt they're going to come out on TV and say, well, Cody Rhodes got injured, so we needed to make Edge a good guy again. But that's obviously more than likely the reason why. So yeah, for anyone that was madly confused, that doesn't know the ins and outs, if you get kicked, guys, you know what to do. Wow. Something that we're going to have to find out tomorrow, aren't we? Why did they turn on Edge? Why is Gamora? Oh, this is really trying hard to kick man out, isn't it? I only watch Monday Night Raw because of the videos that I do. If I didn't do YouTube, I wouldn't watch. I can't stand it. I don't watch WWE Monday Night Raw because WWE Monday Night Raw sucks. You know, honestly, like, what the hell? That's the only rightful following to that statement. It's an awful, awful show. The first 20 minutes of the program last week, or the first half an hour, was fine. If they'd have taken that first half an hour, had a few segments, and then ended the show after 2 hours with the Judgment Day thing, I actually think that would have been the greatest episode of Monday Night Raw ever. Because they had the Seth Rollins thing, they had the other thing, and then they had the Judgment Day thing. But they couldn't. What they then have to do is squash that in between 6 or 8 ridiculously long-winded and stretched out and non-entertaining, pointless segments, just because they don't like the bit that we seem to be able to pick up on, which is obviously the fact that not all fans don't like the WWE's planning and booking and etc. Let's make sure this is working properly. Oh, you go into the map fact. Yeah, those guys. I mean, do you watch AEW? I mean, I'm going to presume that you watch AEW because you must be able to follow what's going on with some of these wrestlers then. I would love AEW to come over here, guys, honestly. I would love AEW to come over here to this country. It would be just insane. Oh, have you heard? The WWE is coming to Britain. Yeah, it's going to be going to Wales, which is like 200 miles away from here. Nobody wants to travel to see that except my very stupid friend. And honestly, guys, when I say I could have actually gone to see the Battle at the Castle or whatever thingy at the castle. Is it Battle at the Castle or whatever it's called? Clash at the Castle. No, I thought it should be called Battle at the Castle, but it was called Clash at the Castle. I actually could have gone to see that, but am I heck travelling all the way across there to go to watch WWE? If that was AEW, I'd float over there. I mean, at this stage, if that was Impact, I'd float over there. I haven't watched Impact in... sorry, I haven't been to see Impact in years, but Impact shows were always good when they came to the UK before. I mean, I know that Impact isn't the same company now, but it's certainly a better product inside of the ring. I'll tell you that for a fact, guys. Apart from the fact that WWE signed the one guy from AEW that can actually wrestle, and that's not saying that other guys can't wrestle. I'm saying that there are guys that WWE would have signed from AEW that are nowhere near as good as Cody Rhodes is in the ring. You know what I mean? Like, MJF is a great character, but he isn't nowhere near in the ring as good as Cody Rhodes, yeah? Cody Rhodes was arguably one of the better wrestlers in the ring. And I'm surprised that he actually went back to WWE, but the writing's on the wall, the writing's on the wall. He was going to get buried in AEW, you could just tell. They were going to turn him heel, and they were going to have him job. Like, what else could you do with Cody Rhodes at that point there? The fans had started to actually... Well, I had honestly started to hate the guy. Like he was getting to that point where he's like, get this guy off my television screen. I don't want him on the television screen. Go back and watch some of my videos, guys. Towards the end of his time in AEW, I was saying openly, this is going to get messy. Get this guy off the TV screen. The fans are openly turning on this guy. They don't want anything to do with him. I think Cody should have done what Jericho's doing, and he should have played the WWE guy in AEW. Like, started to deliberately play the WWE guy. Like, as in, you know, talking like a WWE guy, acting like a WWE guy. You get kicked out, guys, then just refresh. It's forcing people out to watch adverts again. But yeah, I'm going to keep this running possibly for about another 20 minutes, guys. 15, 20 minutes. I've already gone longer than I planned. I've already gone about 2 hours, guys. You know, I didn't even plan on doing like an hour. I've gone over, I think I'm coming up to just past 2 hours now. So I've gone long enough. And, you know, I appreciate everyone coming out here. I appreciate everybody that's still watching at this point. If there is anyone still watching, of course. But yeah, shout out to all the people that have liked the video. Shout out to all the people that have passed by. Anyone who's just clicked on randomly to check out to see what's going on because they've just seen the Modern Warfare 2. And obviously I'm aware, guys, that it's not Saturday. I just call... pardon me. I just call my videos, my Modern Warfare 2 videos, MW2 Saturday, MW2 Streets, because it started off with... I used to only post MW2 clips on a Saturday in the early days on my channel. Wait. But yeah, I used to only post MW2 clips on the early days on my channel. As MW2 Saturday, sorry, I used to post clips on Saturday, MW2 clips on a Saturday. But over the last, say, year or so, especially since I got monetized, MW2 Saturday just became, that's the day and it's my thing. Anyone knows it's my thing. You know, everyone knows that that's the day that I talk about MW2, which is from Saturday. Doesn't mean I have to post the videos on Saturday. But yeah, I even had somebody message me before and say, oh, shout out to you, man, for creating the MW2 Saturday series. I was like, shout out to you. One of them was like, Didn't expect any sort of props or anything like that, but shout out to them. And I appreciate it. I appreciate people who realise, and I do need to go back and add a lot of those videos. Like I did just set up a shorts playlist, guys. So if you haven't checked out my MW2 shorts playlist, make sure you check that out as soon as you can, guys. Just simply because, obviously, fucking Xbox controller's just gone down. What the hell? No wonder I'm always in need of new Xbox controllers here, guys. When I'm letting them get knocked on the floor like that. That was a big crash as well. As that video started, yeah. Yeah, we get it. But yeah, honestly, man, this is the first time that I have been live on this platform in a long time. Shout out to Chin for passing by. Shout out to Deflection for passing by and catching up. Shout out to what is it? Chauncey. Oh, Chancey Bullock from American Dad. I just realised it. Just realised the name now. Is that where that's from? Am I thinking of that right? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? Rather than waiting for anyone to think it back. No, his name is Avery Bullock. So who's Chancery Bullock? I've heard that name before. Who is Chancery Bullock? Where have I heard that name? Or maybe that's your name. No, that is your name. Leading me even leading me to your YouTube channel. How come you've not been doing anything on your channel? Yeah, man, you had a little channel that you were building here, man. You should have kept up with that. Your little themes and stuff like that. I mean, there's obviously copyright's a problem with that. Yo, I mean, obviously you've come a long way since the Barney videos. You know, has Aaliyah been in the company for 4 years? Is that a different Aaliyah? Proxy Y Gen. I wonder if he's got the what is it called? Another one like me. That Jeff Hardy theme was so good. Oh my word! Another Jeff Hardy, man, back then. Wow. Another life like this you'll never see. Honestly, Jeff Hardy, Jeff Nero Hardy. But yeah, at this point, I think we can safely say that I think that we're alone at this point now. So yeah, we are going to start to wind it down in the next 5 or 10 minutes, guys. Like I said, I appreciate everyone coming out here. And you know, always, guys, I'll always be overwhelmed by the fact that there are still people that still come to my channel. Remember, I've been running this channel since the start of 2020, so it's 2.5 years coming up to the 2.5 years. I think it actually legitimately is coming up in July. July the 29th, I think it's coming up, would be my 2.5 year anniversary on YouTube. July the 30th this year would be my 2.5 year anniversary on this platform. It's astonishing to think that I've been here for 2.5 years. You know, shout out to those people who were here in the early days, people like Animated Monster. Shout out to all of the gamers that came along in the early days as well. Shout out to all of the gamers that came along over time. Shout out to all the people that I have helped build their channels up. Like I said, Lufty Barakat, I met him first. I was the first one of the first people to start commenting on his channel over a year ago when he had like 70 subscribers, and he has recently reached the blessing of 1,100 subscribers. But make sure you get over to his channel, guys, and you check out his channel for the live streams, because I think he needs watch time. Let me ask him, do you still need watch time to get monetized?
A landline. What? The Radio Hut has some old broadcast gear. Where you do your announcements? Where I curate my sweet summer jams, yeah, and where I do the PA announcements. It has some old equipment
Oh
there.
shit! What the hell am I playing? Yo, I'm just running. I'm just running that in the background on my stream. Yo, not even thinking about the copyright of that. Like, what the hell am I doing? I mean, audio is not too much of a problem around YouTube. It's more thingy. What you at? Let me see what is that. What you at? What are you at? What are you at? Let me have a look. Between 3,000 and 4,000. After this video, guys, I'm gonna go and do Lufty a massive favor. I'm gonna go over to his channel and I'm gonna stream some of his videos. Do you know what? Thinking about what I said earlier on, I better never fall out with Lime, man. Fucking hell, Lime could basically get my channel taken down if he wanted to. Because all he'd have to do is just say, oh, look, all my videos have been streamed by this guy here. Like, I'm just thinking that, like, yo, Lime, mate, I absolutely love you, bro. Like, you are my boy. I have got nothing back. No, I'm joking. I actually have got a lot of respect for Lime anyway, so it doesn't even matter. And he knows I have as well, so. But yeah, Lime could probably get my channel in quite a lot of trouble, because he's got a lot of the copyright to some of my streams. I might have to start taking some of them streams down to protect my channel. It's mad, guys. I don't even know how to explain it because these guys put in some amazing work. And it's like their channels deservedly grow, but they grow at such a slow rate because there's not enough share. But then my channel, where you guys know what I do, literally 85% of my content is just what it is. It's updates. Now, some people call it clickbait. I don't call it clickbait because I'm telling you exactly what's happening in those videos. And, you know, I'm not just saying click all that click the link nonsense. Yeah, that's not what I'm about. Yeah, I'm actually giving you the information of what's taking place there, and no one should really be able to moan at me for doing that. But I feel sorry for these guys, man, that get to 1,000, but then they just get nothing. Best idea is to keep a continuous keep a stream running like I said, he needs to know. Ask people. He needs to run one of those videos that I did. He needs to do like a 10-hour silent stream, and then he needs to get people when they're asleep, or say to people before you go to bed, please do me a favor and just run this video before you go to bed. Put your phone on charge, or you know, if you've got an Xbox. Best idea is to keep a stream running for about 10 hours and ask people to run while they sleep on an alternative device. But yeah, I'm still here in the background, guys. Don't you worry about that. I'm just here, just doing my thing. Like I said, I'm just keeping mine running for a small amount of time, just to thingy. But I am going to close this down in about 5 or 10 minutes, possibly after this video here, guys. But yeah, it's all good, guys. Don't you worry. It's all good. I will try to keep this streaming thing running. I am just really, really happy for this Lufty guy. Like, obviously, no, you're cool. You're cool. I was just talking to somebody else saying, where does your name come from? Because I've checked out your channel. Why don't you still post videos on your channel? Why did you give up on the wrestling theme tune videos? Sorry, I missed that. I'm talking about you. Like, why did you stop posting the Why did you stop posting the wrestling theme tune videos on your channel? And what is that your real name, or is that like have you taken that name from somewhere else? Because I checked out your channel, and it's saying that you haven't posted in a few months, and that you were posting wrestling theme tune videos. And how on earth do you know who Marcus Corvon is? You know what I mean? Man knows who Marcus Corvon is. Like one of the most obscure characters in the WWE. Oh yeah, a guy who was just openly let down by the wrestling business, man. Marcus Corbon, or Marquise Corbon, or if you really want to say Monty Brown. Yeah, man, make sure you get back to that. You know, if you wanted to do a wrestling podcast or something like that, you know, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you keep coming around. I'll gladly help you if you wanted to do a wrestling podcast or anything like that. Or if you just need some help and advice, then just let me know. I've always helped people out with channels. But But yeah, wrestling, it's just a funny world. Funny world. And the way that WWE has dealt with some of these women in the last few months is scary. Like, it's not going to get any better either, guys. And yes, I am just making some food. This streaming business, like Dr. Disrespect says, this streaming business is, you still got to feed yourself. People think that streaming's like, it's not work, it's nothing. Like, it's like you're not doing anything. But it's like, no. That's why I can't do games and stream at the same time. I have to rely on other people to help. Because I like to host. It's too difficult to play and stream. I get too tired, I get too hungry, and I get too frustrated. I mean, I don't eat it no more. I don't eat ramen anymore. But ramen is a really good food to eat while you're playing on games. Even if you can just get some of those like ramen pots, them noodle pots. Make sure you get some of them guys, because they're good for when you're gaming. And I know a lot of you guys like to eat snacks and stuff like that, and snacks are good. Yeah, I'd focus on the fact that you've got 100 subscribers on YouTube. Like, starting a podcast on Podbean is very difficult. You have to be even known, or you have to have a very, very clever idea. But you've already got a platform. And think about this. Post a few videos over the next few months about wrestling, and then try and get some of your subscribers to realize that you're still around and that you're back and all that, and then start building a podcast. You know, shout out to CR21. He came around a few years ago, and obviously he hasn't stuck to it, but he came around a few years ago, and he was a young lad, and he had every means to be able to make a success of his channel, and he really got close, but he just couldn't decide what he wanted to do. And I just don't hear enough from him. He doesn't post much now. I think he's got a secondary channel. And he just stopped posting on that as well. So he's obviously not even been around. He must have just gave up, got bored. But shout out to Swerve as well. I ain't seen him for a while, but Swerve, he got quite popular. And Swerve was doing that good stuff as well, where he was like hosting and laughing and joking and all that kind of stuff. So Swerve was really on top of it. And then he just had some drama go off in his life. Or so it seemed. I can't confirm that. I don't know the guy well enough. And I feel like in 2020 and 2021, a lot of people set channels up because of obviously what was going on worldwide. And I feel like that they wanted to make a channel, but then when the world went back to normal, I feel like they realized how hard it is to run something like this. Like, seriously guys, I had an issue about a month or so ago where I had to use my secondary channel, and it literally felt like, it feels bad enough when you've got a channel that actually is monetized. You feel like you're wasting your time a lot of the time. But even with the channel being monetized, I still felt a lot of the time like I'm wasting my time. So imagine what I felt like when I was doing it without the monetization. I generally felt like I was wasting my time. Like, I was basically just, what's the point? Honestly guys, I'm not even going to lie, I was actually going to quit, and I was going to stop about a month ago. I was going to give it up. But my son's too young to be able to just take over the channel and be able to run it. He won't. He's he's not motivated enough to be able to run it. But I feel like over the next few years, I probably can get him to just take over the channel. You know, like a pocket money thing. Here, rather than giving him money when he's 16, here, here's your YouTube channel, play your games, earn your money. There's your money. You know what I mean? And he can go full time when he goes older if he wants to. He can play on games all day, earn money all day if he wants. And people will laugh and say, man, this channel was built on the foundations of wrestling and all that, and he probably won't be watching wrestling then. But yeah, I've been doing this a long time now, guys. The initiative is so much worth it when you get there. It's like you know when you get there that you're stuck forever. Once you get past that 500, 600 mark, guys, don't ever give up. Now, shout out to Warhawk and all of those guys that are around that mark, that 600, 700 mark. My advice would be, do not give up. You will get there in the end. But yeah, I've gone too long, and it is coming up to that hour. What is it now? It'd be 11 o'clock, wouldn't it, in America? So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream at 11, guys, in America, at 4 o'clock here. If anyone comes by and talks, I may keep it running until we've done 3 hours. I think we've done about 2.5 hours now. All in all. But I was only planning on going live for about an hour anyway. But yeah, you know, I appreciate everyone that's stopped by. I appreciate everyone that's given me the watch time. Extra watch time is always good. It's something that I really have lacked because around Christmas time, if I'm honest, guys, I just took it for granted. My channel was so popular between November and January that I didn't really need to go live because I was getting hundreds and hundreds of hours watch time every week anyway, just from the wrestling videos. Believe it or not, guys, I do get a reasonable amount of the people who do just actually listen because they listen just to listen to my voice, or they listen because they want to hear what my reaction is. And 3 things started on this channel, and 3 things have always remained, and that is, of course, gaming, wrestling, and some people might think it's football, but it's not, because I actually didn't do football at first. I only started doing football in the pandemic, like 2021, like between 2020 and 2021, and I only did it because I knew for a fact that I could get thousands of views by doing football videos, yeah, and I needed to get that watch time and get those views up and get that subscribers. But like last season, I did promise at this time last season, like this time last year, I did promise that I would never do football videos again on my channel. And I feel like I can never guarantee that I won't. But I'm definitely going to be watching less football next season. I won't be doing every single match. When I want money near Christmas, when I want to be building up to the thing, I might do it then to make some extra money in that. But you know, the majority of the time, I will not be doing that. I just don't have time for it, guys. Like, and I don't actually like the football that I see, so it's worthless. And if you've ever listened to any of my football videos, guys, you would immediately know. It's just me going mad talking about all the things that I've been saying for nearly 5 seasons now, that other people are only just starting to figure out. But yeah, it's been such a long time. It has really been such a long time since I've been live. I almost feel guilty, guys. And I said almost. I don't actually feel guilty. I just almost feel guilty that I haven't been around and I haven't thingy, because most of the people that matter anyway, they know that I'm still around anyway. They know that I would still catch up with their videos. I don't watch them all. Like, you know, like I warned that Hilda, she was one of my biggest supporters at the time. And I warned her, I said, as soon as you get monetized, Hilda, you will learn. It is very, very difficult to catch up with everybody's videos. And even if you do choose people's videos to catch up with, it's so much easier to just roll by, watch a couple of their videos, and then say, listen, I'll catch up with you when I can. No hard feelings. And shout out to Hilda for the thanks earlier on the donation. I appreciate that, guys. Like I said, if any of you guys, you don't have to, and I do not require you guys to ever do this, so don't ever think that I'm begging you guys for anything, because we don't do that here. I get enough money from the channel anyway, yeah, just to be able to do what I want. But if you guys ever want to, if you guys do ever want to donate or thingy to the channel, then feel free. I, of course, as most people know, as Hilda knows, as One Busy Mama knows, as Sniffling Limo knows, as other people know, I will gladly donate to other people's channels as well, because I like to see other people getting what they deserve. I'm actually looking forward to watching when Lufty has his channel monetized. So I'm going to drop him a nice little $10 donation. Drop Lima a little donation over the next few days as well, man, because I like to support his channel because of what he does. And a lot of the reason why I'm even here right now is because of Lime. Like, Lime was one of the people that, rather than trying to crap on me and, oh, you're not very good on the game, you know, why is this fucking old man playing on the game, yeah, like, you know, why is this guy who was still young when this game came out wanting to play on this game of all of them, because this was the game that, obviously, when I was, you know, 18, 19 years old, this game was the best game out, you know what I mean? Like, I played COD 4, I played Modern Warfare, I played World at War, sorry, but I never played Modern Warfare 2. Sorry, I played COD 4 and World at War after they came out, and I never played any Call of Duty games right at the start. But this game, I played this game from day one, and this game was just, it was just better than the other games. In fact, I actually played this game technically even before it came out, because my friend had a J-tagged Xbox at the start, and we were all little idiots who just wanted to play cheat games before we realised that we could cheat. And he played on Modern Warfare 2 before it even came out. If you look up online, there were reports in 2009 saying that the game was released early, but it wasn't. It was because some van or lorry had been robbed in France. And of course, for release date, and so that the people could play on it, the developers could play on it, basically and these were back in the day where it was like, you get a copy of the game early. If you worked at, say, Blockbuster or, you know, GameStop, and you got a copy of the game on the Wednesday when it didn't come out until Friday, you could just take your game home, and back then they had to have the servers open and running. It weren't like nowadays where you have to wait till 2 o'clock in the afternoon and then boom, every server's open, yeah? What you do with a new Call of Duty game. Back then, they had to have everything ready to go, unlocked, or, you know, basically servers up, ready to go. Even though obviously they still had their glitches and their problems, but those servers had to be ready to go. So I remember people being banned from Xbox and PlayStation because they played on Modern Warfare 2 early in 2009 because a load of games was stolen, etc. So yeah, I played on this game from the start, and going back to what I said about Lime, you know, I will continue to support Lime. Lime's finding the same thing that other people have found, which is it's very hard to catch up with everybody's different videos. You know, it's easier for him to just pass by, watch a few of my shorts and say hello, you know, and then obviously if he realizes that I'm streaming again, I'm sure he'll pass by at some stage. But like I said, it's one of them ones where it's like, you do realize it's a lot harder, but I will continue to support him because I wouldn't be at the dance without Lime. Lime brought me to the dance when it comes to Modern Warfare 2. I was playing the game and he obviously realized that I was playing the game and I was uploading, but I was just struggling. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I was just struggling. Like he started telling me to do certain things, play with Cold Blooded. I was still doing I was a bad player calling out people for cheating at the start. And then eventually I started getting better and realized that people were actually cheating on the game. Like, not everyone, but just some people. But yeah, what's this? Oh, come on. Come on. The hell, man. What the hell? Yeah, like, you know, one of them ones, like, sorry guys, just looking at something else, seeing, you know, you get them spam bots, like, they're just everywhere, man, like, oh my word, I'm glad that I don't get them just openly, I say that now, touch wood, you know, that we don't want to be asking for any problems here. I mean, I've had issues in the past where I've had thousands of people at my stream, or not thousands, but hundreds of people at the stream at one time, and it's just caused insanity. Shout out to Chin, you were there that day. Well, I've gone past 4 o'clock now, haven't I, guys? Or 11 o'clock, so I might as well run it to about 25 past. So I'll run it for about another 20 minutes just for the extra watch time and for the peace of mind. So that I've run 3 hours, I can say that I've done a 3-hour stream. And I'm going to check the schedule, guys, because I know that I think Slammiversary is coming up next week. I think what's it called? I think Slammiversary is coming up next week. I think Forbidden Doors coming up in a few weeks, but I do think that there are maybe 3 or 4 weeks where Sunday's free, and I'm gonna try to, after Love Island finishes, I'm gonna try to go live. It would be more than likely around about 6 o'clock in Eastern time, so I'm gonna try and go live somewhere around about 6 o'clock Eastern on YouTube, 6 o'clock Eastern on YouTube, over the next few Sundays when I am free. Not next Sunday, because I know that it will be Slammiversary, which that actually might be on Saturday, in fact, so I might even have a few free Sundays. In fact, now's a good time to actually check that. Will I actually have a few free Sundays over the next few weeks? I think Slammiversary is next Saturday. Slammiversary 2022 will take place on June 19th, which is Sunday. It is Sunday, so it is Sunday, guys. June the 19th, that's a Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure it's a Sunday. Yeah. Yeah, it's a Sunday. June the 19th is a Sunday. So next Sunday I won't be free. But potentially the Sunday after I will be free. Yeah. Shout out to you for posting on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna try and go live next week, guys. Have you uploaded them publicly? Oh no, sorry. I'm looking. I'm actually seeing you. It's a different channel. I'm looking. It's a different channel. Let me find your channel again. I apologize. I've been taught. You probably were thinking, what the hell is this guy on about? Like, huh. There's somebody else with a channel with your name that's got 100 and something subscribers. Right, let's have a look. So it was. So did you have a different channel as well then? What happened to your other channel? So is this your second channel or something then? Did you start a new channel? Because there's another channel with your name that's got 155 subscribers. Oh right, oh that's unlucky, that is. I mean, there's ways of getting it back. There's ways of getting it back. If you send an email, if you reset your password, I'm sure you can reset your password, but you'd have to be able to get into the actual email address that the password is linked to. But I suppose that you can rebuild again. I mean, it obviously quite disheartening when you've lost 114 subscribers. Wow. Like, I'd be absolutely devastated. I once lost my old. I once lost my old channel and got banned through posting copyrighted stuff. Like, make sure before you actually post the videos live, make sure that you're not breaking any copyright rules or nothing like that, because you don't want these videos to get your channel blocked. I can't believe Aaliyah has been in WWE for 4 years. Like, and she only debuted this year. Like, nobody had ever heard of her. Was she even in NXT? What? She's been with WWE since 2015? You have to be kidding me. Well, that's why I never seen her, because she was obviously in NXT when. I didn't start watching NXT at all until 2020. So let's get it straight. She did nothing. feel like NXT was really good before I started watching it, like with the women especially. Like they've always got a good strong women's division. Just another female that seemingly seems to just be, WWE does seem to use her as like eye candy or whatever. At your stage, there's two different things. There's copyright claims. Let me just pause this video. Because you're not monetized, you only get copyright claims that your channel. When it comes to music, you have to be very, very careful. So what you want to do is you need to see if the videos are limited, meaning that somebody else owns the copyright claim, or if they're not allowed. Because if those videos are not allowed, you will get copyright strikes and you will get banned from YouTube. So obviously you need to be able to know if those videos are able to be posted. Now of course you've posted other things on your channel from 4 months ago, etc. So there's no reason why these videos shouldn't be thinking. You didn't get them blocked on your old channel, so I don't see why they would get blocked now. If they still play on your old channel, they've not been blocked, so they should be okay. But just be careful. Like I said, music is very, very thingy because it can be copyright, and video is also a problem. Yeah. You know, like you see me posting, I don't post any footage in my videos apart from the gaming footage because that's allowed. But you're doing the right thing with your video creation by making still videos, like still picture with the music playing. Oh wow, 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 wow. Wow, I almost let my phone die. Guys, if my stream goes down, it's because my phone's about to die. I actually almost let my phone die then. I just looked at my phone and it was about to die. Oh wow. Once again, guys, if the stream dies, it's because my phone has gone dead. Wow, I nearly let that go down. I mean, I'm planning on ending in about 5 or 10 minutes anyway, so it's not really that much of a big deal, but I appreciate everyone who's passed by. I'll say it now in case my phone does just die, because it's done that before. I appreciate everyone who's stopped by today, guys. Like this, it's been a long time, and you know I don't really talk about it all the time, guys. But obviously, this is not really my. This is not really. I'm not really comfortable doing this. I've never been. I just did it during lockdown because it was something to do. I've never really been comfortable doing this kind of stuff. So I appreciate when people do pass by, and they do give me something. I can talk to a blank screen all day, guys, but you know I really appreciate when people actually stop by. People actually have got something to say to me, and people actually take the time out to communicate with me. So make sure you hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you think, and I will try my hardest over the next few weeks, guys, to go live again. And I'm not going to say as much as I can because I can't bear to do this, like, you know, too much. I already steal a lot of the air away from YouTube in the week. So, you know, I want my people who are on my channel to be able to survive, and, you know, people who am subscribed to their channels, for them to be able to survive as well, without having to worry about me going back to what I did before, which is just completely blogging up the feed. Like, you guys remember them days when I used to just take up the whole feed? Every video would be me, like 28 videos would be me. Like, I had to calm that down. But yeah, shout out to Kira, shout out to Sarah as well. I haven't seen any of you guys for a while, or not seen you but heard from you guys in a while. I'm sure that you've got things going off in your life, and obviously It's nothing personal, and don't think you ever have to explain anything to me. Shout out to Christina, you was a big help in the build of my channel. I haven't seen you in a while. What's weird as well, guys, is I actually think, if I'm not wrong, that we've only got 2 more nukes to go. I think that we are now at nuke. Did I ever put the sound back on here? Yeah. I think that we're at nuke 28, I think, guys. As you can see, my phone's literally on 2%, guys. I think that we're at nuke, I think we're at nuke, sorry, not 28, 31 or 32 now. So I'm thinking, if anything, I may as well just run it until the playlist is run through. There should be another nuke coming up in a day's time as well, guys. Like, I'll try and get that pushed out. But I'm just running through some other clips as well from Modern Warfare 2, etc., etc. In fact, let me just double check to see how long. Now, as I say, guys, you know, don't ever think I will ever forget those people who helped me build my channel to where my channel is. And it's crazy to think, guys, that I'm still actually building, that I'm still actually building, like, as I go along. Like, I'm not even really doing half of the stuff that I was doing before. I have got a few reviews and other stuff coming up. I want to talk about that Obi-Wan Kenobi series when that finishes. I mentioned something about Billy the Kid, but I'm going to talk about that in a longer video coming up soon. I think either the last episode or the second to last episode is about to air. So when that series winds down, I'll talk about that as well. I didn't talk about Doctor Strange because I realised that when it comes to those types of Marvel films, or maybe I did talk about Doctor Strange, maybe I did, who knows at this point. I think I did talk about Doctor Strange, in fact. Let me just have a look. I'm sure I did talk about Doctor Strange. No, it seems that I didn't talk about Doctor Strange. I thought that I did, to be honest, but I didn't talk about Doctor Strange. You know what, I actually thought I did talk about Doctor Strange, but I must not have. But I can check later on anyway. Yeah, well, I'm glad that Jericho finally, in a way, like, I'm glad that Jericho finally got to go to a different company and actually realize that maybe this world that he's lived in the last few decades, where he feels that nothing can compete with WWE, I'm glad that Jericho got to see different, because he was one of those wrestlers that, unfortunately, in the time when wrestling was in its height, he felt like he was being overlooked, and maybe so in some people's opinion, but I don't see that Jericho was being overlooked then. I just don't think he was good enough. I don't think he was somebody who you would build your company around at any point, like, not back then anyway. And I'm glad that Jericho got to actually experience that the WWE isn't actually the be-all and end-all of all professional wrestling, especially professional wrestling. When it comes to entertainment, fair enough, I'll accept the WWE's got a lot more power than any of the other companies. And they all are, whether you like it or not, they all are sports entertainment, yeah? It's just that WWE refuses to acknowledge the professional wrestling side of sports entertainment, and that's where WWE's problem is they desperately want to just focus. Is that video started? Yeah. Yeah. WWE desperately want to just focus on that part of it, the sports entertainment, and then claim that that includes wrestling when we know it doesn't include wrestling. It's just wrestling seems to be a minor part of the WWE. But yes, guys, this will be the last video because this is the last nuke in the playlist, the TMP Tactical Nuke. So I appreciate everyone for stopping by. Feel free to, you know, write any comments in the comment section or find one of my other videos. Once again, guys, make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you would like to continue to interact with me on this channel. It's the best way. If you don't want to hit the bell, if you don't want to be subscribed where you get all the notifications, because I do post quite a lot of videos, then just subscribe and take off notifications, but make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you can still see what I post without being continuously spammed by the uploads, because I do follow wrestling every day. I do follow WWE on a Monday, Tuesday and Friday, and I do follow or sometimes on a Friday, and I do follow AEW on a Wednesday and Friday, and I follow Impact on a Thursday. I did used to follow the NWA, but they asked me not to do that, so fair enough. I think I was getting like more attention to the NWA than they were, so they asked me just not to do it. They asked a few people not to do it, in fact, because I remember Marky D 123 when NWA went back to YouTube, and it's weird because since NWA's gone back to YouTube, I haven't really seen any of it. I feel like I only really watched when it was being posted. I was gonna watch their pay-per-view last night. I even forgot, I blanked out on that now. I was gonna watch that, but I couldn't get Fight TV to operate in the way that I wanted, and when it's like that, it's just not good. I'll try to catch up with it in the next few days, see if there's any matches that I missed out on, or any matches that I'm interested in. I know for a fact that Matt Cardona, or Cardona, was unable to defend his championship, so they either crowned a new champion, or they've stripped him of the belt. I don't know what's happened, but I know that he's going to be out for a considerable amount of time, because Impact already announced on their show that he's not part of Slammiversary, because he has broke his elbow or shoulder or something like that. It's either a bicep injury or something like that. But yeah, this guy is going to be where we're going to be thinking things down now. So I appreciate everyone for being here. If anyone's got anything more to say, then you might want to say it in the next like minute or two, because I am going to be shutting this stream down in the next minute. So feel free to get your comments out now. If not, like I said, guys, I appreciate everyone who's come here, and I will try to get live over the next few weeks. Chauncey, I will check out your videos when they come up. In fact, let me just get over to your channel and make sure that I hit that subscribe button on your channel, because I always give people the benefit of that. But like I said, make sure I'm seeing your face. If you're still listening, make sure I'm seeing your channel on my channel, so that I can remember who you are, because when you get bigger, it's harder to follow people's channels if they don't keep coming to your channel. But yeah, I'm going to subscribe to the 41 subscribers channel. I'm going to check out your channel, and I'm going to see, because you've got a few premieres coming up in about half an hour. So yeah, shout out to you. In fact, let me just write on this Cody Rhodes premiere to let him know. Shout out. But yeah, guys, once again, and as always, and for the first time in a long time, guys, I appreciate you coming out. I appreciate you being here. And, you know, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. you know, this channel is everything. Right. So you've actually premiered most of these videos in August. So you won't be premiering them until August. So they're not going to premiere for another like 3 months. So you might want to change that, bro. Either way, anyway, it don't really matter, does it? Let's be fair. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for coming out here today, guys. There isn't really much left to say, is there? But please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Oh. Just before... Oh, thank you, good brother. No, thank you too. Like I said, I've subscribed to your channel. You might want to check the release date of some of those videos because they're not actually going to be premiering for quite a while at this stage. So you might actually want to bring them forward a little bit if you actually want people to see them. Or if you're happy with not posting anything for the next few months, then, you know, you might want... But my advice to you would be at least spread them out. Don't just post them all at the same time on the same day in 3 months' time. I'd say that you should do one every... How many have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just do one every week for the next 8 weeks, or every 2 weeks. One every 2 weeks for the next couple of months. 16 weeks. You've got 4 months. But yeah, I don't know if you meant to do that or not. But yeah, like I said, guys, I am ending the stream here. Chauncey, shout out to you for being here. I've subscribed to your channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you pass by to some of my wrestling videos if you can. And I'll see you all guys later. Please like, share, subscribe.